one question that someone asked is for me to speak about uncertainty. And this is especially relevant in our modern lives when it seems that so much is uncertain. And of course, life is always uncertain. It is the nature of life that the thoughts cannot understand and grasp the mystery of life. We never know why things happen, how things happen, and what's going to happen next, right? So, yes, it's always essentially uncertain. And yet, it seems that in our modern times, perhaps it's even more uncertain on the relative level. In the past, there seemed to be more of a sense of continuity or rhythm in our daily lives, more of a relative sense of certainty, and with that, safety. And there used to be more of a sense of community, more communal rituals, and a shared sense of meaning on the relative level, right, amongst people. And nowadays, we seem to be so isolated, and everyone is supposed to somehow manage alone. And especially now with everything being online, or so much being online, there is even more of this sense of we're all having to deal with this uncertainty alone. And for our bodies, for these nervous systems, we didn't somehow evolve for this way of living, for this level of uncertainty in our daily lives. Because when we come together to face uncertainty, for some reason it's easier to handle. It's easier to feel. It's easier to feel safe together. And that's what it's all about, really. It's about safety. And these bodies, these humans, they need a certain degree of safety. And without that, there are rising levels of anxiety and feeling very lonely and alone, having to deal with so many new challenges that never existed in the past. So much more pressure to be someone. Life moves so much faster. There's so much more stimulation. So it's a lot for these human bodies to handle, for the mind also to process. So this sense of uncertainty is not wrong. It's not a problem with you. You're not failing at managing with this kind of uncertainty. I feel like it is normal at the moment, even though it can feel so abnormal. But because we have to face these kinds of challenges in our lives, this kind of response of feeling more fear or more anxiety, more unrest in general, is a normal response. Which is why I love to come together, even though it's online. It's better than nothing, right? We're all in our little boxes, and yet just coming together to consciously acknowledge how we feel, the challenges that we face, but also the bigger sense of safety beyond all of these relative challenges that we face, that there is the space that I mentioned before. There is that knowing of it all that doesn't save you from feeling whatever you feel. It doesn't save you from the challenges of life. And yet, knowing that you are held, you are held in oneness, wholeness, love. And this is the love that we all are. This is where we connect ultimately, where in fact we're never separate.